Independent grind powered by Tech 9.
All right, we're here with producer Jwhite Did It. You probably know him from Bodak Yellow, producing that. How are you today?
I'm feeling awesome, amazing, and great.
You want to name off some other artists people might know you from?
Chris Calico, Girls Like That. You know, I did, some music with him, and I did some music with Stevie Stone on his, albums, and worked with Eric Bellinger. I did Valet for him. That was featuring Fetty Wap and 2 Chainz, and I did Ply song featuring Pleasure P called F Me. Y'all can do the rest on that word.
What's the F stand for?
Frugal. Frugal me. Make me cheap. What else have I done under the sun? My first big record was My Dip in the Club by Jenna back in the day. I was featuring Yo Gotti. Also, I'm Cardi B's producer as well, so that's been my claim to the money.
Mm-hmm. Where are you from?
I'm from here.
You're from here?
Yeah, but a different here though.
Okay.
Leavenworth.
Okay. Leavenworth.
Leavenworth and Lawrence. Shout out.
Kansas side, huh?
Here.
How'd you originally get linked up with Stevie and Chris? Was that just through being around?
Man, I got hooked up like 2 different ways, man. Like, okay, so Hobo Tone, y'all know who he is. He's a DJ from the Kansas side, Kansas side. He called Chris and said, yo, you need to talk to Jwhite. And then one of my family members hooked me up with Stevie Stone. So I hooked up through different people. And then they just kind of hooked themselves up to me. Mm-hmm. And Chris was like, hey, man, you're Miss Stone? And then after that, I said, yeah. He like, well, meet him again. 3-way. Hit me. Hey, what up, Stone? I knew it was Hemi. That's all I knew. So in my phone, his name was Hemi.
Did those 2 songs that Let It Beat and Girls Like That come along the same time, or how did those?
It's around the same time. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I was kind of cooking it with the same seasoning back then. You know what I'm saying? Girls Like That is still one of the most slept on strange music songs out. We could have went bigger, larger, but thank y'all for that check, though.
Now, you're from Kansas, obviously, but I think it's interesting. I saw you at the music conference, and a lot of the talk was you got to move to New York or L.A., but you did something different. Can you talk about sort of you moved to Dallas, what went into that decision versus L.A. or something like that?
A girl. Okay. It was a girl, man. Literally, I bumped into I was in a relationship, so I kind of stayed there. Man, I stayed there and had a kid, so I stayed there, and I had to make it happen that way. So I got a lot of air miles going to L.A. and New York. You know what I mean? But back then, honestly, before all of that, I moved to New York in 2005.
Okay.
And that's how I even met, my manager now in 2005. I met some people off Black Planet back in the day. So you dang right.
Throwing it back.
I literally... They said, hey, well, we do music. Come live with us. I said, well, I will.
Yeah, sure.
So I came to live with them. They didn't kill me or nothing. I'm still here. And look at us now. So I met somebody. I met, the guy who manages me now, Shaft, and he manages Cardi B. And 2016, I linked back up with him, and now y'all give me an interview. Turn up.
How's it been since the success of that? I mean... Is your life changing?
More money, more problems.
Or more problems for your manager?
Way more for him. Way more problems with him. Less for me. I get no sleep. Mm-hmm. I love it. No, honestly, man, it's a blessing to be able to do this full time and not worry about what I'm going to eat tomorrow. And, I have 2 kids, so making sure that they're good. Mm-hmm. That's the thing that's changed, where I can take care of them the best way that I know how, and I can provide for them, more than I've ever had in my life.
On the other side of that, what's the biggest, because I feel like I'm sure people come up to you and say all sorts of crazy things. Like, what's the biggest misconception about, being a producer behind a huge hit like this? Do people have it different? Like, do they think of you something different than what the reality is?
Just know that producers do a lot of work besides just make the beat. We got to be there for the A through the Z process. So when the artists get done spitting all over the microphone, No jokes. I'm just saying. When they get done doing their part, we get there and we don't leave them maybe till the next day.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's definitely not an easy grind. It's a slow, hard grind for producers like myself. I'm 32. I started making beats at 15.
Mm-hmm.
Finally got number one. Jesus.
Is this your first plaque?
First one.
First one?
First one. It's a big one though.
Yeah.
Very big.
We're almost triple platinum. Almost now. The longest running female song at number one, which was 3 weeks. Female hip hop record. We made history, cultural history.
Yeah.
Biggest rap song in the past maybe 5 years. It was everywhere. I'm like, wow, you got played on ESPN, Ellen, Steve Harvey. I was watching CMT. and I seen a Bodak Country. I said, hell no. Money.
When has there been a moment where like, what was the first thing? I guess you listed all those things. Was there a first one where you're like, holy shit, this is huge?
When Janet Jackson performed it at her concert, I said, yo, my girl rate is about to go up. I'm lit. I'm over here like, oh my God, I'm about to turn up. Yo, I almost cried, man. I was like, man. And then Miley Cyrus did it. I said, yo.
Game over.
Yo, if we don't get a plaque for this now, I don't know. They hate.
Talk about that, making that beat and sort of creating it. And sort of, when you guys put it together, did you know it was going to be a smash? And I guess what went into that one? Because I know you've worked with her before. So like sort of what made this one the special one, the one that went?
Well, this one sounded better than Lick. I did Lick for her featuring Offset. And I said, when I made the track, well, Cardi B came in the room. I was making, an R&B track. She said, what are you doing? What are you doing? I want a down south beat. And I got all nervous. I set up straight. Jesus, like, Cardi B didn't turn love and hip hop on me. I'm looking for cameras around the door. And I started making a track, and it was slower at first. I sped it up. And I don't know if y'all heard the kick. The kick kind of drops It drops on a 2 instead of the 1 on some parts.
Okay.
That was a mistake, really. But as I was making it, she had to leave out. As I was making it, I'm like, yo, this is a smash. This might be a big record. It might be. Then when the song finally got finished, we guys, this is unprofessional. When you're doing an interview, turn your phone off and put it on vibrate. Thank you. I'm so sorry, guys. But anyway, I hear the record. We sat on it for a little while, and I was just like, yo, this could be bigger than Lick. And I'm on my hands and knees crawling. You know what I'm saying? Please release the song. Come on, Atlantic. Oh my God. And they released that record. I thought it was going to just give us an avenue to keep going, and maybe we'll get another shot to get another record. I'm like, yo, this would be a good opening record. We'll do something. I didn't know it was going to be number one. I didn't know it was going to be like, dang, I didn't know it was going to change my life and everybody else's.
When was that recorded? Because I talked about, you had to give it to Atlantic and it has to go through the whole steps. So when did you sort of record that? And then when did you find out it was being released?
We recorded Jwhite I think late April, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Like late April. And Atlantic paid me in 5 days. They never got paid that fast, but Strange paid pretty fast. But Atlantic said, yo, give me your wiring info. 5 days later, let me go to the crab store and buy me some fish right now. I'm lit. Yeah, man. So it's around April, maybe like early part of May when we recorded it.
I feel like that's generally fast. That's generally fast to get out. No,
fast, bro.
Okay.
Like the song been out 4 months.
Yeah,
we have 274 million views on YouTube alone with the video. I mean, and almost triple platinum. So
you felt like the whole time that this may be bigger than Lick, but it wasn't going to be the.
No, I didn't listen. I literally thought that we was going to be one of the stars in the sky, but I didn't think it was going to be the sun for the year. You know what I mean? We got the biggest record of the year from BET. I got an award for that, this year at the Hip Hop Awards. I got a big old award. I was like, oh my God, my first award. Finally, Jesus.
Have you, you don't have to say like who or anything, but has this opened up doors for you to work with a bunch of other people?
Look, I looked at my phone and Jesus was calling me. I said, "Yeah, hello." He doing a remix for the 12 Apostles. Literally, just everybody is calling me, and I'm ready for it. I've been in the basements. I've been in the slums. I've been watching my Eminem 8 Mile videos,
trying to get some inspiration.
Get Rich or Die Trying. Like I've been watching these 2 videos. I've been watching it, man. Like I'm like, yo, one day it's gonna be me. And when it happened, I ain't never stopping. And right now, I haven't been home for a good week straight in the past 2 months. Literally since Bodak came out. Like I want to go home, but I want to keep making that money too.
Do you feel like more labels are calling you, or like
definitely.
artists individually?
Both.
A little bit of
both.
both.
Yeah, both, man. Right now, like when people meet me, they get a chance to see the guy finally behind Bodak Yellow. They see who I am. They see how goofy I am. Yo, man, come to the studio, bro, and bring that chicken. Bring that Douce as well, and that Henny everything, and that Siraki. Hold on, do Strange have a liquor or no?
In the studios, I think there's
no,
liquor.
but do they have their own liquor? Do Strange have
we
their
have
own?
we have Caribou, but that's not like our thing. But it's sort of the adopted Strange drink.
Oh my God! Why don't Strange have his own drink? Official, like in store, like
we need it,
like Strangerholic or something. You know,
we need it.
What?
I think they tried to do something with Caribou, but it's too close to the coffee brand.
Close to coffee,
the coffee brand Caribou or something like that.
Well, we gotta do something else then. What we doing?
They
Strange.
need to figure it out.
Let me work at Strange. Give me a month. I'll come up with a good brown drink that gets you instantly lit. You know what I'm saying? One shot and you hot. You know what I mean?
We'll have to get Tech and Trav on the horn and talk that one.
Well, Jwhite, man, it's just I don't know if we can do that right now, man. Because no, but
yeah, you probably don't even pick up the phone now when Travis calls.
Jwhite, so when we be available to talk? I've been begging Trav to sign me for years. Jwhite, that offer still stands. If you want to come to Strange Music and work with us, you definitely can. No, Trav has the most calming voice. I just want to hear Trav talk to me when I'm going to sleep, so I can just. His voice is so deep and it's so just calming. I don't know about y'all, but with me, hey Jwhite, man, I just want to just. The other day when he was talking, I was getting sleepy and sleepy. I was like, oh, he's so soothing, Trav.
Oh man,
Travis, I love you. My bad.
So I'm sure, like you talk about, you haven't been home in a while and stuff, and I'm sure it's been like a whirlwind. Have you been able to like make beats? How are you recording now? Are you making anything new? Where is your?
I'm always working.
Yeah.
Always working. It's hard though. I ain't in front, like traveling a lot. I'm trying to make beats is something new that I had to really figure out, and I'm still trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm always working. Like I was just in Atlanta working with Lizzo. She's an artist signed to Atlantic. I don't know if y'all ever heard of her, but we got some smashes right now. So I'm trying to do both at the same time, which I'm going to figure it out. Like, Tech and them do already. They know how to travel and work.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'm trying to figure it out right now. My schedule is really right now is interviews, panels, smiling, kissing baby, and making beats, family time. I'm trying to figure it out, but I'm doing it.
I'm sure Cardi is also, her schedule's nuts. Have you guys? I know you like to be. You're always in the studio with her, but how has that been? Have you been able to talk to her, see her, be in the studio with her?
I seen Cardi a few days ago when she got engaged. Congrats to that, with her and Offset. I was with her and whatnot. She was very, very happy. We was in the studio maybe a couple weeks ago, but we're finna lock in, I think, next week or a week after that. Yeah, we're finna lock in and work on that album so we can get another Bodak real quick.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean?
And are you guys friends at all, or are you just working?
You know what? That's my little sis right there. Me and her got a weird relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm older than she is. I'm 32. I got kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in and out. I ain't got time to be doing whatever you trying to do. I just want to work. Yeah. And She's like, oh my God, Jwhite, I can't wait till you go back to Kansas. Oh my God. I'm like, I don't even live in Kansas. Just go back. Because I'm just trying to work. You know, when Cardi, come on, let's go. Cardi. Come on, Cardi. and you know, but no, that's my homie. She at the BET Awards, she's walking off stage, and she said, and she whispered to me, and this is how much we like got a weird relationship. She's walking off, and I was sitting in third row. She looked at me, and she said, "I love you so fucking much." And I said, I turned around, I said, "What, me? Oh my God!" And everybody was like, "Yeah, she's talking to you." I said, "Oh well." I love you too. I was so shocked that, you know, she said that in front of people. But yeah, but no, me and Cardi, no, we good. We on the same team. That's my homie, you know. She can be her sometimes, but hey, we good.
Well,
I got her number.
Yeah, well, there you go. Well, it sounds like she's giving you your fame and your you know, she's giving you
The
some
props.
glory and stuff like that.
I mean, she can give some more if she would like. I mean, I'll be watching that Instagram and I'll be like, can a brother get a shout out 1 or 2 times at least? A tag sometimes at least, like you used to.
Are you worried at all about like your personal brand as far as like trying to be like more into
Just
the
me?
scene? Yeah, just like
Not
be a
Cardi
bigger-
B's producer. Just say it. Because at the BET Awards, I was doing red carpet. And they was like, hey, yeah, this is Jwhite Did It. They were like, oh, okay. I had one flash. One picture took, and I was like, they said, yeah, he did Bodak Yellow. Cardi B. Oh, yeah, come on in. Bodak producer. Yeah, that's who you are. No, I'm Jwhite Did It. I'm working on that right now. I got a whole team working on me just to become who I am. So yeah, I don't want to be. A lot of producers live. They live in their moment. I want to live past that moment.
Yeah,
I don't want to be biggest to my record no more. I want to be me.
yeah.
So I'm working on just people get to know me personally, and I'll be able to sustain myself in this industry. You know,
Longevity.
yeah, man, longness.
What are you working in? Fruity Loops, Logic,
Logic 9 for right now, but I just got a new computer, so Logic 10, you know, Logic X, whatever you want to call it. But I heard Ableton is where I need to be, though.
Ableton.
That's what I heard, but right now, you know, I'm just trying to learn Logic 10, but I got my Logic 9. I'm doing just fine. I made Bodak in number 9, so, you know, number 9 still smiling, but I know I got to upgrade.
I actually like 9 better than.
It looks better. It looks cooler.
Yeah,
It's easier.
I'm with it.
10 is all weird. Got to me buttons and weird stuff all over the place. And I'm like, I got to take a class to learn how to make beats in my own stuff. I got a lot of sounds, but it ain't going down until I learn it.
Can you play like instruments, piano, and all that shit?
Man, I was a drummer by trade,
Yeah.
you know, in church. I at 18 or 17, 18 years old, I was getting paid to play drums at churches, man. 2 different churches, same day. I thought I was getting lit. Well, I'm at $100 today. Oh my God, I'm lit. You know, literally 50 at this church, 50 at another church, man. And I was good, man.
You got
But-
any other producers around you that maybe help you out, or you guys feed off each other or anything?
Man, right now, just Jwhite Did It right now. I mean, but I'm looking for, I got friends who produce, but, you know, we all call each other and motivate each other. You know, it's a hard road out here, but
Right.
I don't have a team I've assembled yet, but I'm making them right now. I got a lot of demos in my email since Bodak came out. You know what I mean? and I'm trying to figure out who do I want to, you know, mentor and who do I want to just, you know, pass the torch on to besides myself, still out there working, but keep the, you know, the train going. Preferably somebody from this area. You know what I mean? 'Cause-
Well, yeah, I know you were back for the conference this weekend, and I'm just wondering, is that something you look to do? Is you want to mentor and you want to reach back out and you want to use your platform?
Always. Always. That's why I came out here, like, honestly, like, I flew myself here. Like, I didn't get flown out here. They didn't put me in a hotel, nothing like that. Like, I even flew Brian Kennedy out here, you know what I mean? Because I wanted people to see that we can do this, you know what I mean? Like, we're very blessed people. We don't have to work if we don't want to. We don't have to do anything we want. You know what I mean? We can do whatever we want now in life. I don't have to make a beat ever again in my life if I don't want to. I call Little Ronnie and ask him to come. You know, he's another big producer from here. You know what I mean? Like, I need them to see that we could come together and just show that, it's possible that you can be the number one person coming from this area. You know what I mean? So that's why, I like to be involved in things like this.
When you were coming up, who's someone that did that for you?
Nobody. That's why I'm doing it now. That's why I'm doing it now, man. Like we didn't have this. Like I had to grind and get told no and get stood up outside of clubs and people lying to me the whole time until I, figured it out. It was a hard road for me. I can't think of one person that reached out to do stuff like what we're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but I've had help along the way. I've had good friends, good family that's helped me. Like if I need some money, they'll give me some money. If I need to buy some equipment, they'll help me buy that, or they'll give me equipment, whatever like that. Like my dude's staff gave me his Yamaha motif, and one of my good friends said, he was like, "Hey man, I can't use it. Here, you have it. Oh, thank you." And I took it from there.
So where do you live now again?
I live in Dallas.
Dallas? Are you
Texas.
Gonna make a move or
Never?
No. Staying there?
I love here. But I don't like the cold like that. I don't cool on snow. I don't like. Dallas is nice and cheap. It's not far, from Kansas or Missouri, whatever y'all want to call it.
Well, soon you're gonna have to be taking those trips out to LA, New York.
I'm always there, bro. I'm always in LA. I'm always in New York, man. But it's a quick flight, man. 2 hours, 2.5 hours to New York, 2.5 hours to LA, 2.5 hours to Miami, wherever. It's all the same stuff, man. Dallas is lit. Have y'all been there?
I have
I have not been there.
What? Get the what? Oh, y'all tripping.
I think I've been to Houston.
Oh, you've been to H-Town.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard they're completely different though.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying we like I'm from there. But I've been there 9 years. Whatever.
It's long enough.
I mean, look. Dallas is clean. Nice roads, nice cities, nice food, nice other things out there. If y'all would like to indulge in the nightlife, there's some pretty things out there. And, hey. I think y'all should check it out though.
What's the hip hop scene out there like?
Man, like every hip hop scene, man, everybody's trying to make it. It's thriving in their, in their own light.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing what they gotta do to try to make it out. You know what I mean? They got like people like Dero who made it out with Ice Cream Paint Job, and DSR, which was a collective of different, local celebrity rappers. And right now there's a new resurgence of young people with a new sound there by the name of Little Ruddy, and you got Fat Pimp and Trey Ward, and I don't know. I think they kind of remind me of us up here, but we kind of still stuck in the Cali ways, on the hip hop scene. We still think we from the Bay out here. Yeah. So, but we got like Dave Monjo, who is lit.
Yeah.
Woo! He got the sound. You know what I'm saying? I seen him up here with Tech trying to do something. I would definitely want to hear the record.
How have you had to adapt over the years to the sound? Do you like it? Do you still like? What are you listening to nowadays?
Bodak Yellow.
On repeat 1,000 times.
1,000 times. I don't care how old the song is. I want more money. More streams. 4 times platinum. 5 times platinum. Keep playing the record. Let's make more history. We're not done. Keep playing it. We need more. I got more trips to take. Have I adapted to this?
Yeah. I mean, the sound has changed so much.
I think I helped change the sound just now with Bodak Yellow. It sounds like nothing out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I can't think of one record that Bodak sounds like. You know what I mean? As far as beat wise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think when it comes to me and music and different genres and stuff like that, I definitely keep my ear to the radio or to the club DJs, and I always try to add something that's right now current, but I'll keep me in there, because you got to add something different to the pot. I don't want to make the same beat like everybody else. You know what I mean? I don't want to make the same kind of song because it's only going to be as big as that moment. But Bodak can still get played next year and sound like something different, something fresh. You know what I mean?
Now, I saw recently, I don't want to get the Illuminati after us or anything, but
Who
I saw
said Illuminati.
I also
stop it.
recently there was like some sort of controversy. People thought you leaked a snippet of a song or something.
Let's talk about that for 1 minute. Jwhite didn't do anything. Okay, it was the engineer. Okay, I can't stand his blogs, man. Like listen, I didn't leak anything because I don't even know what it. Look, first of all, I don't know what dude talking about. I don't know what it is. I looked and I was like everybody else. I said, "Get the hood out of here." This dude, whoever this guy is, then took a picture of something that he shouldn't have done.
Okay, so we're talking about the
engineer.
Okay.
That guy, whoever he is, did that.
Can we say what the picture was?
I mean, why not? It's already all over the world knows about it now.
So basically, Cardi B, Beyonce.
Hey, y'all, look,
Engineer takes a picture of the track list.
I found out like y'all.
There's tracking.
Y'all probably found out before I found out.
Is your phone blowing up like 10 minutes after that?
My phone blowing up?
Yeah.
I got a couple calls, from it, but I'm working doing other things, so I didn't really have nothing to do with that situation. My own thing is I'm just on team Cardi B, so whatever is best for Cardi B, I'm on that. But as far as dude, the engineer who made that costly mistake, man, I have no words for that. I'm like, oh, okay, guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Y'all say something about Illuminati. I don't know what that is. What is that?
I wouldn't fuck with Beyonce's shit. I know they keep their shit tight, and I would not be leaking anything.
You said it, not me, man. Said it.
But that's super. It's actually an interesting point. Like, are there studio etiquette rules like that? Like, don't take pictures, don't record shit.
Man, I think that's always. Look here, let's start. One, if I invite you to the studio, don't bring nobody else to the studio without letting me know. Because it's my energy that I'm protecting, and I want you to come in. I'm inviting you to my space, okay? That's studio etiquette. Number two, if you do invite somebody in, I say it's okay. They need to know not to say anything in the studio because you're not a part of the record unless you have been asked to be. Number three, if you're the engineer, your job is to do what? Engineer. Record or mix whatever you've been hired for. We don't want you to take pictures. We don't want you to eat with us. We don't want you to do anything with us but do what you're being paid to do. Just like me, I'm a producer. I'm getting paid to do what? Produce music. That, you know what I mean? So I think there's a common sense rule, and common sense will tell you taking a picture of a song by a A-list rapper now and a A-list artist. Should I do this? I'm stupid, so I guess who cares? Boom. You know what I mean? So when I seen that, because I'm like, y'all, I was just like, what a clown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So wherever he's at, whatever he's doing, it was a costly mistake.
I hope the Instagram followers were worth it.
Yo, I'm just mad that it said producer.
Yeah.
I mean, you see that? It said producer leaks.
Yeah.
I seen that, and people start hitting me up like, "Yo, Jay, wait, what are you doing?" I'm like, "What do you mean? What I'm doing? I'm on the plane. What are you talking about? I ain't even been in the studio. What do you mean?"
Yeah, most people don't really even know what an engineer is, so they probably just immediately.
They say the producer.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god. They're like, this is this.
Somebody else behind the scenes.
Like, this sounds better, producer. Yeah, let's get her producer. Nah. Jwhite Did It didn't do that.
Are you exclusively like you have to be in the studio to work with somebody, or do you send off a lot of beats?
I mean, I'd rather work with you in the studio to get your vibe. I want to give you a hug, high five, bring you some chicken, bring you some, some nice Hennessy and some Douce and watch you drinking and watch you turn up. But if I have to send you a beat or two, I'll do that if I have to. You know what I mean? Wherever you can get the song out, I'm with it.
You're probably gonna have to start doing that a lot more now.
Doing what?
Sending beats.
Yeah. Or they can come to me. You know what I'm saying? They come to me in Dallas. I got nice studios there. It's comfortable. I got nice drinks out there. There's nice food, nice people. If you're a female, there's nice men out there. If you're a man, there's nice females, and if you go whatever way, there's nice, there's
nice everything out there.
There's nice everything else. You know what I mean? We provide it all.
Who are some artists that you want to work with, not because of their name or anything, but that just because you really fuck with them?
Man, that's a freak. That's a good question. Dude, oh my God. Jeez, you done stumped the hell out of me. Who do I just want to, you know what? I'm going to throw y'all off. I love Cisco. I grew up listening to Cisco. That Thong song and that Incomplete and that I Drew Hill through. I was like, God damn. I want to work with Cisco. It was Cisco, Aaliyah, rest in peace, and 50 Cent. 50 freaking Cent. And I heard that Eminem actually rapped on the Bodak track, right? But it was a remade Bodak beat. It wasn't my beat. I said,
Could you sue a guy like Eminem?
Could I sue him? No, what you mean? I need to beg a guy like Eminem. What are you talking about?
You get the bag with the suit. You know he just made $500,000 off of the New Zealand bullshit, right?
Please.
30-second commercial.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, they used like Lose Yourself. And then there was
remade Lose Yourself, just like what you're talking about. They remade it, New Zealand government, and it was like an ad campaign. It was 30-second commercial.
And he got paid $500,000.
600,000, 200 of it, I think, was all for legal fees and all that stuff.
He got a check.
check.
Listen, man, let me give you the real Bodak Yellow beat, bro. And let's get in the studio. I know you cool with tech and whatnot. I mean, look, just come on here and let me get some of that money, that money you got.
Well, his album's
His
album's about to come out, so he's probably not going to be making any more music.
Man,
for the next,
look, I got number one. Who on your album producing? I'm joking.
somebody named Dr. Dre. I don't know.
Dr. What? Dr. Strange. Doctor Who. Oh man, who's that guy? Is he new?
Something I actually just saw it today, and something I really like about Cardi is how honest she is and how open she is. And she's talking about, there is pressure on her to follow this up. Have you had conversations with her? Have you guys worked together talking about that? Sort of like, how do you guys build from this and go on to the next thing?
I let Cardi figure that part out herself, as far as pressure. I don't have any.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I let Cardi, that's Cardi in her own, head or who she got to talk to with that. Me, my job is to make her feel comfortable and confident as possible. We're good over here when it comes to music, you know what I mean? So as an artist, I don't know how she feels, you know what I mean? But maybe she sees more people than I do. So she's more interviews, more cameras, more fans, more whatever than me. But I'm just doing what I do best. And that's, make hits. But Cardi would be all right, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I know when she's in there with me, she knows that everything's lit. Right. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. We good over here. As far as Cardi, keep your head up.
Before we wrap this up, you want to let us know anything? I don't know, anything you got coming out, what you're working on?
Yeah. So check this out. Can I get verified? Somebody out here listening. I'm platinum. Made history. Jwhite Did It. I didn't ask BET. I didn't ask so many people. Yo, can y'all verify me now?
Wouldn't even help you out?
You know what? I didn't ask Atlantic, and I thought they made the move, and I didn't check my Instagram 10 times. I said, one day with that blue check. I want that blue check, man. I want the blue check, too. I'm Cardi B's producer. No, but listen, honestly, I want to leave y'all with one thing, and it's serious. It's making a choice about what you want to do in life. One thing that I did in life is I made a choice. I made a choice to do this, and I had no regrets. If you have no regrets, you will be successful. Go with the wave. Go with your wave. Go with the current of your life. Don't swim against your current. And if you do that, you'll get tired. That's how you will lose. But if you just go with the flow, go with the wave, that's the best way to be. And follow me on Instagram and whatever else. Jwhite Did It. No Jay. Jwhite Did It. And that's it. Follow your boy. Thank you.
Awesome, man. Thanks so much.
Liddy.
This is the genius, Chris Calico. Cali, baby. Letting you know you're tuned into Tech Nine's Independent Grind on Dash Radio.